Shalom. Call Halayim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakadash. I want to give double honors to the elders apostles, a great millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. And peace and blessings to all the Akim preaching in sincerity, pushing towards the mark. It's your brother Kassad from Great Millstone, Austin, out of the branch of Houston. Coming to you with a quick lesson. A lesson going into reparations, and what is reparations when it comes down to it? What is reparative justice? Right quick, I'm gonna let this video play. It's gonna speak on it a little bit.
Calls for racial justice and equality are growing louder in America. With those calls comes a renewed interest in reparations. Reparations are the act of making amends to someone or a group of people who have been wronged. Germany paid billions of dollars in reparations to Holocaust victims or their families and to Israel after the Nazi atrocities of World War II. And in 1988, the U.S. paid more than 80,000 Japanese Americans who were held in internment camps during World War II. They each got $20,000. But African Americans have never gotten reparations for their 246 years of slavery. Lawmakers have introduced bills in Congress to study reparations and whether it's possible, but most have never gotten very far. In 2008, the House of Representatives issued an apology for slavery, and in 2019, bills to study and develop a proposal for reparations were introduced into both houses of Congress. But the legislation languished. Recently, there's been renewed interest, like the Harriet Tubman Community Investment Act, which the Maryland General Assembly is considering. The Brookings Institution says it could be a possible blueprint to what reparations could look like for Black Americans. Under this act, the descendants of slaves in Maryland could receive the following repayments. Tracing the descendants of slaves will be one major challenge. Unlike victims of the Holocaust and Japanese internment camps, there are not a lot of...
And right quick to interject upon this, and this is part of the reason why they don't want you to know your identity and stuff, man. They can keep you just as a dumb black, so-called American Negro, all right? So, America's not going to pay reparations back to an American Negro or whatever, because that's money basically that Negro is a part of inside of his society. So it's gonna you basically taking money out of your own pockets. It's how they see it. All right. And so, and then being a nobody, you don't have to pay back a nobody when it comes down to it. So they want to keep you deaf, dumb, and blind. And part of the reasons is concerning to the reparations, to repair a nation of things that they want to give to you. And they're simply not going to give it to you. Continuing.
Paper trails for the descendants of slavery. The census didn't count Black Americans until 1870.
Right. They wasn't counting the so-called Negroes until the I think he said the 70s. Yep. Continue.
Unlike immigrant groups who have their history documented at Ellis Island, there's no central historical database for the descendants of slaves. Hey, thanks for watching.
All right, let's get some scriptures on this, because our reparations come from above. All right, that's who's going to repay us for all the trials and tribulations and everything that this place has given us no accountability or account for. All right, this is Isaiah 41:21. Produce your cause, said the Lord. Bring forth your strong reasons, said the King of Jacob. Let them bring them forth and show us what shall happen. Let them show the former things what they be, that we may consider them and know the latter end of them, or declare us things for to come. All right. And so we are out on the highways and byways telling them what was, what is, and what is to come, man, and stuff. And what's to come is total annihilation to this place that we're living in. All right. That's the financial grid. That's the economic. That's the political. The 7 pillars of society. That's everything. Matter of fact, let me get the 7 pillars of society right quick, because it goes into political, social, religious. Let's just get 7 pillars of society. All right. Right quick. The seven pillars of society: government, family, celebration, media, education, religion, economics. All right. And these are the pillars of society in which they were stricken from you. If you're a so-called Negro, Hispanic, or Native American and stuff, you don't have that here. You're genocided off, and you're slaughtered on a daily, you know. But we're telling them about their crimes against humanity, crimes that they've committed against these nation of people and stuff. And that's what they don't like. They call it a critical race theory, when actuality it's the farthest thing from a theory. It's actual factual. All right. It's a long track record throughout all of history of Esau Edom, the so-called white man, slaughtering, raping, and stealing his way all the way to the top, man. He's a damn murderer, you know. So let's continue on. I'm gonna start here, and this is 2 Chronicles 7:14. If my people, which are called by my name, who is Israel, he, prince of the power, Yasharallah, all right, by my name, shall humble themselves, repent, come into a contrite spirit, and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, man. The wicked ways is Esau Edom's ways, man. It's the beast, beast-like culture that they have, where you can do whatever you want and however you feel. Just feed the flesh and carnality, all right? Man's precepts living by. Turn from the wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal the land. The land goes into the nation, it goes into the nation of Israel, and it goes into the earth as well, primarily the earth, because the Lord's coming back with fire to burn this earth up for all uncleanness, all unrighteousness, man. The Lord said he's going to plead with fire, and with the sword when he returns, man. All right. This is right quick. Let's go into, this is Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, all right, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and curse, and to subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power, man. So everything that has been happening to the so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American is from the iniquities of our fathers, from us at the end of the day, because we are our fathers. The scriptures talk about and stuff, and the Lord will repay. And we have been trodden down under the foot for not keeping the law, statutes, and commandments that the Lord gave us, through Moses, right? And right quick, I'm gonna go into Deuteronomy. Go a little bit deep off into Deuteronomy about it. This is Deuteronomy 26:68. No, this is Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee in Egypt again with ships by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen. Bondmen and bondwomen is servants and slaves when it comes down to it. And no man shall buy you. That means redeem, rescue, or recover you. If you go into the word, no man will buy you. All right. There wasn't, we was being bought and sold and traded off like they're being traded off today. Prisoners are being traded off from one penitentiary to the next. Players on a football field or basketball team, they getting traded off. This trading still happens, but that's not it. Buy or save, when it goes to buy, it goes into recovery to save, man. All right. Repair us, man. That's what the scriptures say. Nobody will repair us, man. And, so continue on. All right. This is the book of, let's go. This is the book of 2 Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. All right. So when the Lord comes back with vengeance, and and destroying this economic system and this beast-like empire system, you know, it has to fall in order for us to rise up, man. And the whole world is waiting for us to rise back up into our rightful positions, man. The sons of the Lord to be put back into rulership, man. Because right now the earth is ruled by the wicked and stuff, man. So it's all mourning and groaning up until this day, the scriptures talk about. All right. And I don't want to make this too long and stuff. I just wanted to touch on, you know, reparations and how our reparations comes from the Lord. All right. These people can't offer us anything, man. You know, all they can do is get ready for slavery, man. Get ready for the Lord to return, you know, and render justice to those who have treated us justly out here on this earth, you know. And let's see, and with that, I'm going to say shalom.